Hello everyone, welcome back to the Hobby Haven. Today I'm going to showcase another part of paper crafts that I enjoy in the sense of a hobby. And a hobby that I have that I don't believe I've dived into too much is like party planning and event planning. I just love being creative with things, figuring out the use of products to create a theme rather than going and buying a theme. So, for example, a few years back, I did my sister and I did a Alice in Wonderland themed tea party for my mom and my auntie for Mother's Day. So what we did was we utilized colors, patterns, teacups, things like that. We had a teacup that was broken, so we, not obviously on purpose, but we had it had broken whatever a few months prior and that, but we kept it knowing we could utilize it, so we put some like fake flowers in and things. So I like that style of event planning, party planning, where you kind of utilize what you have to make the theme, I guess, come alive. So I guess in a different way, it's not like we're doing a tea party or it's not really a specific party that I'm making for. It's kind of a generalized. So, like for example, I got a few things coming up. I've got some birthdays, some tea parties just for themed gatherings, that kind of thing. So what I'm going to be making today is little invites by using just small cards and stuff that's easy enough to find and is reasonable. So these are the items that I'm starting with. Obviously, as you can tell, these three are the same and these two are the same, so we're only going to be pulling from one of them. This one is quite thinner compared to this one. So these guys, I purchased them at Dollarama, these little paper blocks. I'm sure you can find them on Amazon, AliExpress, even local stamp and crafting stores probably can find them there as well. But yeah, I just realized. Oh wait, no. What does this say? This one says 20 patterns and this one says 15. Oh, this is 100 sheets. That's funny because they're the same patterns. It's just the different name. Anyways, oh my heavens. Wow. So anyways, we're just going to pull some of these extra ones aside. I'll move those out of the way. These two have been kind of picked at for a while, so I'm going to leave the thinner one here and we'll keep pulling from that one. So this is my cottagecore sticker book. This does come in other themes as well. I've seen like a vintage one. I've seen kind of like circus, that kind of thing. This is made by Peter Popper Press. They also make notebooks. I should do a nice notebook tour because I have quite a few Peter Popper presses. I have some paper blanks, so I think that might be a fun one to showcase those as I've showcased my composite books, but those guys are all from Dollar Tree. I know that this one my sister got off Amazon, and when I've looked into them, they're about $10, $10 to $15, depending on, I believe, which one you want, as well as the timing. Because I'm wondering if they go on sale, but just we got lots of like nature as well as like cute little animals having picnics. There's letters. So this one we're going to pull from in a small way. Just looking at kind of the little ones because we don't want something too, I don't want something too big. If you want to go bigger, go bigger. Do whatever you would like, but we'll see what we utilize. I also pulled out these vintage washi tapes. My husband bought me these last year for Christmas from Amazon. So I believe I added them to my like what I would like list. And they were around $10. And this is quite a big size. We have 37 rolls. And I have yet to use them all. So keep that in mind. And then I'm kind of doing a what you'll need kind of thing. So, and then we have the roller glue. I'm hoping this will be enough and I don't run out again. If I run out, I'll have to slip to the side quick and go into my drawers. And then just some scissors. So we have those. Also, you might laugh, but this is, we're going with what we have, right? So I have this Kids and Crafts doodle pad. So this stuff is just the off-white, tan, kind of gray color. But I love how it's easy to write on. It's thin enough. This literally was $1.50. I bought it. Oops, sorry. I bought it at Giant Tiger in Canada. But I'm sure you can find Walmart, Target, all the places. Amazon, probably AliExpress. Just basic doodle paper. This one does say Brampton, Ontario, Canada, but of course it depends on, I guess, where you grab it from. So anyways, I'm utilizing that. I did make up a couple already, but I wrote personal information on them, so I can't show them as demos now, which that was my bad. But, so we're gonna slowly pick some themes. And then when we get to the part where we write on something, I'll show you the pens that I'm using. I just like to utilize, this is cute. Okay, let's try this one. We could use this for either a tea party, a birthday. That's why I like these pads, these little paper block pads. Oh my heavens, paper block pads. Paper block, yeah, sorry. There's no pad word on it, so that's why I got confused there. But that's why I like using them, is because there's different themes and you can pull from them in any way. So this one might be a little too wide, so I'm just going to snip this. Actually, that might be too small to even write on. What do you think? Yeah, that might be too small. So all I've done is I just pull a sheet out and just cut a strip out. I know, most probably might see this just as like children's arts and crafts. Not super complicated, complex. That's pretty much how I craft. I try not to be super complicated. I try to find things that are easy enough for myself to find that's reasonable. Like I'm not someone that I love to utilize the materials I have, or finding reasonable priced items, right? Like finding good priced items. I don't own a Cricut. Not saying I can never own a Cricut or that it's too expensive. I just personally do not have, I feel that I won't have the patience for it. But hey, if you have a Cricut and you think it's worth it, I have thought about getting one. So let me know if you feel that it's worth it. But it's things like that, you know, like I'm not buying, gosh, I can't think of ideas right now, but I'm not going crazy and like hitting up Michael's and stuff like that, buying intense priced items. McDonald's, Grace. Michael's in Canada, over probably the past 8 to 10 years, their prices have just skyrocketed, and you can see they have like the comparison of Canada and US. It just makes me sick because the Canada is like $5-10 more on some items. So it's like, this is awful. So I haven't bought from Michael's in years. That's not what my whole point of that conversation was, but you know what I mean. We're trying to find things that are reasonably priced or free, and utilizing what we can. As you may have noticed with my channel, it is a lot of dollar store and possibly free or AliExpress. Where did the sticker book go now? Oh my heavens, guys, where'd the sticker book go? Oh, there it is. Gosh, it was under the washi tapes. That's my bad. So this is all I've done. I like that we can still see the bird. We can still see the cute flowers. And then I want to find, scooch that up a bit here. I want to find something that matches, whether it's pinks and blues. Ooh, the purple is cute. A little purple butterfly. There is also butterflies on it, so I guess it's not the end of the world. But we'll see what we have here. Even the little bee is adorable. That's cute. So all I'm looking for is just something little, one of these small little stickers, and I'll add them onto one of the corners, and then I'll write on the on the open space. So I'm just going to be making them up with the stickers and the paper, the glue-ons. It might get a bit repetitive in this video. Let's be honest, it might get repetitive. But we're just going to make a few just for some sample ideas for some people. Anybody that likes the... Oh, these are cute. Let's do one of these. It does look a little bigger, but I like the pink with the touch of green. Gosh, I'm sorry my lighting isn't the best. I think I mentioned it in my last video about the when I did the 90s journal pages. Did I do two? I did do 2 pages. I mentioned it then, but I'm trying to get my light fixture brighter. So that's something my husband is currently working on. Again, we're trying to find something that's reasonable because buying a whole light fixture is just not in the budget right now. So I just did that. Might be hard to see, but I put just the little flower up at the top. This will be enough room for me just to write something small for a birthday party, or tea party. And then what I'll do is I'll either hand deliver them to people or I'll put them in small envelopes and mail them out. I am planning a bit of a party for my mom. So she's going to watch this anyways, but you know. It's her birthday's coming up here in November, so, but we like throwing tea parties, so I'm thinking I'll do up a cute little card and we'll send them out to those invited, and yeah, it'll be fun. And if nobody wants to come, then it'll just be, oh, who wouldn't want to come? Jeez, you can see by these cute invites who wouldn't want to come. Come on. But yeah, I'm just going to use up this other paper. Doesn't mean I'll use this this one twice in my, say, birthday invites handouts. I might use it for a tea party theme or another birthday next year, you know. So I just like this idea. Even this is a cute idea too, if you wanted to just do this as a birthday card. All you do then is you just fill in your little message here, right, to the birthday girl or guy or they, thems, anybody, or your cat, whoever wants to. You give a cute little card and then can just tape it straight onto the birthday present or set it in front or something. So, and I like the fact of it being small, because then as a journaler myself, my mom does it too, same with my sister, is we have gotten over the past few years of giving small cards. So then once you have unwrapped everything and all that, you keep a piece of the wrapping paper and then you glue in your journal, your memory junk journal or just memory journal in general. You're gluing in your little birthday card that you got, and then your piece of newspaper or not newspaper. What did I say? Gift wrap. So, yeah. So there's that one. Perfect. So I think what we'll do, and I'm not just pulling just from, well, for this video, I'm pulling just from this, but I do have other ones I can pull from as well. Like I don't have another one of this cute cottagecore set, but I do have like sheets of flowers or sheets of butterfly stickers and stuff like that. So I think those would be cute to pull from. Oh, these are cute. We got a little candle and some little drinks. The little glasses. Oh, sorry, heavens. Little glasses. That's so cute. So, yeah, I just love all the ideas. Sorry, I keep pulling down away from the view of the camera here. I'm still getting used to that. I feel like the bumblebee will throw off the back color. So, oh, cute. Let's go with this little blue flower. You know, I don't know if anybody else is the same as me, but you might be. But when it comes to stickers, see, and it's not probably straight either. I don't think it's straight. Anyways, It adds for the creativity, right? But anyways, when it comes to stickers, I find that I'm nervous to use it. So that's going to cover, well, let's go down here. That's cute. That's cute because there's like other ones underneath. So anywho, sorry. So we'll put kind of the two over here that we've made already. But I find sometimes I'm nervous to use stickers, like up on things, because I think, well, it's so cute. I'm never going to find it again. And it's like, okay, but my logic brain has to remember. This one's cute. Let's do that one. I like the little brown. So you can tell I love vintage, the vintage look, cottagecore look. But I have to keep reminding myself that if you don't use the sticker, it's not going to be sticky anymore. And then you're going to try to have to glue it down and maybe it won't stick and blah, blah, blah. And also, you'll find it again. You may not find the exact same sticker. I kind of want to just cut this and see what happens. You may not find the exact same sticker, but you can find something similar. You know, if you say had a whole pack of panda stickers, but you didn't want to use them because you were afraid, well, I've only seen them the one time at this store, and sorry, I'm concentrating here now. Yeah, you've only seen them the one time at the store, so you're afraid to buy them, to use them because you haven't seen them again. Oh, looks like something's on there, but it's not. Goodness, just use them. Search on AliExpress, panda stickers. My heavens. I find the minute you search on AliExpress or Temu, I've never used Temu, so that's why I always say AliExpress. I'm not sponsored by them or anything. I just like it. But I find then, yeah, if you take the time and you're searching and you just look up a theme or something you absolutely love, you'll find it. And you might find something that was even cuter. Oh gosh, they're sticky. There might find something that was even cuter than what you initially found, you know? So it's worth, I always think it's worth checking it out. So, and just use what you have. You know, I use what I have, but I continually buy more. So it's just a cycle. Something comes in, something goes out, something used. The going out is used. So, yeah. I'm not trying to be preachy. I'm just giving some tips. It's obviously, it's just an obvious tip, I'm sure. It's not probably, wow, Grace, that was revolutionary. No, it's not meant to be revolutionary, okay? It's just meant to be, hey, one crafter or one creative person to the next. Let's, you know, let's utilize what we have. Let's look at what we have, because gosh, you may have something that you go to use on a card for someone or like a cute little invite here or something, and they'll just be in awe because it's like, where did you find that? That is so adorable. I love the idea of it. You know, that kind of thing. You'll end up with someone that's just in awe of what you styled. The paper does look a little smaller, but that's okay. So also these two, you could utilize them as like place cards. I know they're a little big, but depending on what you're doing, you know, you can set it up on either those little stands or my mom has like those little pieces of wood. What are they called? Cookies. And my dad would cut just a little small kind of slit into it. So then the cards would sit on it. So this might still be a little big for it, but it just makes it, I guess, a little fuller. You then could put a little message, like you could put person's name and a quote or something, or that matches the theme of your party. Like if you're doing, say, an Alice in Wonderland, you could put a little Alice in Wonderland quote underneath, or that kind of thing. We're just going to maybe do one more because this will get repetitive. So let's pull from this blue pack because we've pulled from the other one. Ooh, I'm loving this like fall. Are those sunflowers? Daisies? They look like daisies. Let's do that one. We're going to just do a wide variety and I will utilize them as events come up. You know, it's just fun to experiment. Yes, so I'll make one more that looks like these. we'll make one more here, and I am still just cutting from the one sheet of from the doodle pad. So the doodle pad, I'll be honest, I believe I bought it 4 or 5 years ago. It might have been during COVID because I was super crafty then, and it's like, oh, I want all the things, and it's reasonable, so let's do it. But it lasts a while, right? You use it for, you can use it for items like this. You can literally use it to doodle on, give it to your kids, or you have a sketch moment or whatever. But I like its kind of subtle, I guess just simpleness is the word. So we'll make one more of these, and then I will showcase what pens I will be using. Gosh. I do put a lot of glue, even though it's just a little paper. I just don't want it to fall off, right? Gosh, I'm turning it like it's going to have a front facing. It's a blank piece of paper, Grace. It's not. It doesn't really matter. Perfect. That is awesome. I know. I'm sure. See, and I keep downplaying what I'm creating. I think it's cute. I think I like the simpleness, right? We like simple. I like simple. I say I like simple, but then you see my other journal pages, and that is not simple. That's just a mash of patterns and colors and themes, but I'm saying I like simple for, I always like simple for kind of invitations, or say a birthday card, and have, say, your gift or the party theme speak for what, speak for the detail. Yeah, let me know if you'd like any more kind of fun party planning ideas. I know this isn't super party planning, but it gives you just some base ideas, and it's reasonable, as I keep saying, good priced. Yeah, perfect. I'm just going to find a quick little one here. I keep gravitating for the butterflies. I like the blue butterfly there. And I might do that, or we'll see if we have... Yeah, like there's yellow butterflies, but I feel like it'll get lost with the yellow. I could do potentially the purple. This one's cute. Maybe I'll do that one. I kind of like the subtle purple with a bit of the brown and cream colors. So I'll just put it... I'll just put it right there. It's just fine. So, like having it just around the edges so I have more room to write. Yeah. So we did up 4 so far of these cute little pads. Gosh, I think they're just adorable. And the washi tapes we didn't use. I brought it out, but I didn't even pick it up. I'm worried because they're washi tapes. You can see through most of them. So I'm thinking the only way I might be able to do them is if we pull, sorry, let me just flip quickly here. There is this one that's kind of, oh gosh, it's hard to see. It's kind of a faded, like royal looking, faded pattern. Might be able to put, say, a washi tape along the bottom, or maybe 4 corners, little strips, so it looks like it's glued down, or it's, I guess, cornered down like what the old-fashioned photos were. What are those called? Oh, no. Is this another one? Grace can't remember what something's called. Oh, and we have confirmed it was a jukebox. If you're unaware of that kind of little inside comment from our last video, you can go check it out. I struggle so much with figuring out what the name of the little item was for the sticker I was using in my kind of childhood journal. So you can check that one out. But this one might be a cute one. You put the paper pad. I guess it covers it though, so it may not be super cute. But this one might be an interesting idea if then you, say, wrote on the back or designed this on the back. Then it could be your front and back as like a little birthday card, right? So when we do these kind of things, we try not to write on the back, especially if you're going to be putting them in a journal, as you'll need something to kind of glue it on. But if not, you can, I'm trying to think if you can do you can tape it. I should try to do a demo one time, but you tape half and like tape it to the paper so then it can like fold up like a little flip book thing. So you can do that if you absolutely necessarily had to. So in my craft, oh gosh, we're going to try to do this. This is my bust that I have on my desk. It's a pen holder. So I'm going to pull out these pens, but these are the pens I use for this kind of a thing. It's, oh heavens. It's included in my craft room tour if you wanted to see the bust more kind of prominent of where it sits. But I use the zebra, however you say that. The Zebra Sarasa Clip Vintage Pens. They're 0.5. So these guys I actually got in a pack. I got in 2 packs because some colors come together and some don't. So we've got quite a few options. So there's like, got a brown one. We have like a plum purple. We have like a red, mauve, rouge style red. Your kind of mustard yellow. This one's so cool. I love this one. Kind of a lighter blue, but with a hint of gray in it. This one is like a dark brown. It's hard to tell, but it looks black, but it's a dark brown. This one's like an evergreen. Love this one. This one is my favorite for Christmas. Then we have more of a kind of brighter red. This one is less rouge and more red. And then, or maybe this one's like maroon. Is that the color? Goodness, I feel like I got to pull out a Crayola box to see what colors we have. But I'll lay them out here and then you can kind of zoom in and see. I did find these on Amazon for... Each pack was about $7 or $8. I believe at the time my mom found both packs for $10 or $12. So, but my mom's good at looking on Amazon. I'm just like, oh, this is what I want. Here it is. But she'll actually like hunt. So this one's just a gray. Gray is hard to find in a pen. It's interesting. And then kind of your navy blue. So these ones I love to use because, as you can tell, it's vintage. I like the vintage look. It just works, okay? It works. So, yeah. So I think that will be the end of my video. It seems a little odd. We do a pen tour and like a little card making, but I like giving the ideas of different hobbies. So I like doing the paper crafts as a hobby in general, but I also like doing party planning. So finding ways you can create the themes, right? Let's move these pens out of the way here. Noises, sorry. Finding ways you can create the themes you're looking for is extremely beneficial. You can, it doesn't even have to be these vintage themes. You can find papers that are solid colors. So it matches perfectly. Say if you want to do like a Minnie Mouse theme and you put Minnie Mouse stickers in the corner. So you're buying different colors of pinks to match with, say, her white and pink bow or her red and pink bow if you want more her traditional colors. Gosh, I could go into a full deep dive of party ideas that are more subtle. So if you have any kind of themes you'd like me to cover, I can dive right into various themes. Disney, Harry Potter, just vintage. Gosh, anything. Anything. And I would research too. But yes, so I hope you enjoyed this. It was a different take. And we'll be getting back into I got to do a few more pages of the Sesame Street. I did get a new item from HomeSense. So I'll be showcasing that in a more upcoming video here. So yes, thank you very much for watching the Hobby Haven.